So I think there is an insane opportunity right now, an asymmetric bet to help make you 125x on your money, because I made 125x on my money in just a couple of days. And that is with Solana Nano-cap, so smaller than a microcap, basically less than $100,000 market cap meme tokens, also AI tokens. I'll walk you through both in this video. But 4 days ago, just to show you what's going on here, I put out this video, the next 1000x DEGEN memecoin crypto tokens, and these were based on Solana. And inside this video, we showed you and walked you through on Dex Screener how to go and find Nano-cap Solana tokens and invest in them within the first few minutes of their contracts being created. Well, what's funny is one of these tokens, this one right here, Updog, we put in $5 for that video. You can go watch us do it in that video. And it actually 125x'd our money in 2 days. It got up to a $10 million market cap, and at the all-time high, it was $625 US from a $5 investment. The current ROI where it's sitting at is 38x on our money, which I was like, wow, that was cool. I sort of wish we put $500 in there, but maybe it was just a once-off fluke. And then I got this message from my brother. He said, found a new profit-making niche, and then sent me these screenshots, almost tripling his money, and he said making 3.5k US in just 36 hours. And I was like, well, now that's 2 data points. We had Updog absolutely fly. Now we have my brother printing some money. Maybe I should talk about it on YouTube. So literally. And so I followed this little video that my brother sent me, found this meme coin here called Droke, put in 110 bucks, and it actually more than doubled it, 2.5x'd. Now, this is where things get tricky, and there's an asterisk. It is no longer 2.5x. It is at half the price that I bought it at because things collapse, and we'll get more to that in a second. But if you just want to take your money out as at 2x's, or for 2.5x's, take your profit, there's a lot of potential in here, and there's a lot more potential than that, because just before making this video, about 2 hours ago, I was like, well, if I'm going to make a video on this, maybe I'll go see if I can crystallize exactly what we're looking for. And to be honest, I think that the market is just so hot right now that if you find things that look half decent, you can print a lot of money. Let me show you. This is Bonk. This is one of the biggest meme coins, a $3 billion market cap. It's up only 200% over the last month, even though it's meme season. Why isn't it up 1,000%? Well, because it's got a $3 billion market cap. So in order to get a 2x on this project, it would have had to go on from a 1.5 to a 3 bill. So if you want another 2x, you need to add $3 billion of value into this ecosystem. So these are the highest market cap memes. Then you have your mid-size memes. This one's called Myro. It's a dog. It's at a 411 million market cap. I'm sure it's performed way better. Exactly 537% over the last month. And then you have your microcaps or smaller market caps, like this one is Solama, which is a relatively new token, I believe. Let's actually zoom out. Yeah, January 2024, so it's not as new as you think, but in the last 1 month, it's over 5,000% up. Before we go to the nano caps, like I was showing you before, I think that everything is flying because it's meme coin season, and beyond meme coin season, it's a bull run. This is the last month of the entire cryptocurrency is moving from a $1.75 trillion market cap to a 2.6. So the moral of the story here is I think that almost every bet that we're making is asymmetric because the entire tide is right. And so I was like, oh, I'll make a video on this. Let's go and crystallize my ideas. I went over there and I bought 3 tokens. This was about 2 hours ago now. I bought Boys Club, I bought Sandwich, and I bought Knob. Sandwich, I put $50 in. It's now worth absolutely zero. This is going to happen a lot, especially I'm not an expert at this. I've just been playing around a little bit and getting lucky, but again, asymmetrically getting lucky. It's smart to bet on things that have an asymmetric risk reward. Then I bought Knob, which was up a 1.4x. Not great. It's now at half the money. That counts as an overall loss, although I did take some actual money out. I was just playing with, I don't know, do you just let it ride to see if it gets to the $100 million market cap? And if you do that 100 times, you're going to be up overall. Or do you take out your initial investment so it's all upside and you don't care? But honestly, I think it's player's choice. I think there's more upside if you don't and less downside if you do. But then it seemed I struck gold again, or at least so far, because I hit Boys Club and I put 160 US in, and within an hour and a half, it was already up 3.41x. It reached a $545 clean profit in 2 hours. And so I explain it more in depth in the video I put out 4 days ago. Once again, I'll link that in the description below if you haven't seen that. But you want to come over to Dex Screener if you want to come and give this a try. But remember, 9 out of 10 of these projects are going to rug. So I want to show you what I look for to not make sure, but to get a better chance of the project not rugging. Rugging meaning taking the liquidity out and the entire project crashing to zero, people running off with your money. Trust me, happens a lot. So I come over to the Solana chain, and as you know, I come over to the new pairs. We want the newest pairs. The new pairs have the smallest market caps. And then what we want to do is we want to apply some filters on top of this. So less than 24 hours. Yeah, that's good. So click filters here is probably the, there it is. It wants to finally pop up. I want at least $1,000 of liquidity. I want the pair age to be 24 hours. You can bring this down a little bit, maybe 12 hours. And then I want it to be moving and people actually be buying. So in the last 5 minutes, how many transactions has occurred? I want to see maybe 30 transactions in there. Click apply, and it's going to give you all these new tokens. I'll actually sort by age. So you want the youngest first. These ones within a minute. You can see there's a lot of activity in a lot of these. And I tend to look at the market cap because I want to see a decent market cap. I've invested in market caps with like $3,000 market caps. And then I've invested in ones, I think Droke was $100,000 market cap. And so you can come in, you can see the name. So let's see if we can find one together. Boba token, let's have a look. Up 200%, looks pretty stagnant over those timelines, so I won't actually do that one. Let's have a look at Mogdog. So you can see it's been moving consistently upwards. So I'm just going to click on that. It'll pull up the graph for us, and you can see it is up and to the right, which is obviously a good thing. But did we miss it, as a lot of people think? Well, maybe, but maybe not. It's at $116,000 market cap. What you probably want to do is check on their Twitter. You also want to see if they have a banner here. Some people put pretty good effort into this, other people don't. Now, no one's going to have followers because they're brand new projects. You can see what they're talking about. You can see if people are starting to get on board, which 51 people are at least. They don't have a website, which is a little bit of a red flag because you want to see a website. But again, we're analyzing these like they're legit projects. None of these are going to rug. By the time you look at this, Mogdog's probably flatlined on zero and everyone's lost their money unless people took out while they're in profit. And you can join their Telegram group, but it's mostly just spam. But that's the way I've been doing it. To think that I had 4 out of 5 bets in the green and 3 out of 5 I made profitable because I took money out of the old knob. And this has been my first time even trying this. I want to come back and try with a little bit more money. Maybe I'll put a couple $1,000s towards this and see if I can't flip that into 10 grand over the next 3 to 4 days. But remember, this is not a long-term money making strategy. Things are going up and to the right. It's meme coin season. There's a lot of memes on Solana. There's a lot of people in here trying to make some quick cash. But it is a giant game of pass the bomb, and the bomb will eventually explode on a lot of these tokens. So make sure you get out when it feels right.